we're back here with another video for you. Today is the video that you guys have been waiting for, and the video that I've been waiting for because it took this guy, I don't know how long. You guys have been asking me. So he has the Dodge stock gears. It is missing some parts on it. It is on 37s. We're gonna hook this thing up to my trailer because, as you guys know, the last Dodge that I pulled my trailer with, the 3500, it was a 2000, what is it, 15, 14 or 15, I believe. It towed it amazing. So now a lot of people are saying that is an ice and tranny, and that wasn't an ice and tranny. A lot of people are saying it was 410 gears and 342 gears. You know, I really don't know, but I'm just gonna try his Dodge. What is yours, 342, right?
Yeah.
So his ratio is a 342, but you got the 68 RFE tranny. Yeah, so yeah, he does not have the ice and tranny. So we're gonna hook it up to my trailer. The only difference right now with the trailer is we pulled my Razor out of the trailer. So I don't know, it's going to be 1,300, 1,400 pounds lighter, maybe 15. I don't really know how much these things weigh, but we're gonna be a little lighter, but I don't think that little weight should make much of a difference. So hopefully, you know, I'm happy with this Dodge, because every Dodge that I have driven 3500 wise, I haven't driven a 25, I haven't even driven his, has been amazing. So let's see how these 2500s do. Also, there's one more thing that is different on this truck, which, I mean, it's not gonna make a difference, but he went, as you guys know, we all run the mudders. He ran the mudders for, since the whole time you had the truck, basically forever.
4,000 miles.
Yeah, and he decided to get rid of his mudders and go with the RTs. I have never ran the RTs before. I don't know anything about them. If there are you guys out there that know anything about these tires, let me know, because I'm thinking about going with the RTs. My 37s are brand new. They got probably, I don't know, 3,000 miles on them. But I like the way this RT looks. I might go with the RT. I am not sure, but I want to hear you guys' feedback and comments on if there's anybody out there with these RTs on 37s, let me know how you guys like it. But right now, here's the truck. We're gonna hook up old Ram and Whelp, put her to the test, see how she does. You guys have heard me say this before. These Rams, they sound good. I gotta give it to Ram. You Rams sound great. Stop. Another thing I forgot to mention to you guys, this 2500 came from the factory with the airbags, if you can see them over here. Hold on. So this has stock OEM from the factory airbags on this thing. I don't know if you guys can see them under there. What the hell is this, G? This wire. What is that?
Oh, that's temporary for now for these pods. I need to run that.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't wire that, guys. Just wondered. I saw that. I'm like, okay. Okay, now we're going to drop this thing. Now, is this going to lift automatically once you drop it, or does it have to be running?
I can dump the bag completely if you want.
Are they dumped right now or no?
No.
Okay, so he's going to dump it. I'm just curious to see. Let's do it. I'm curious to see how far down it goes. Go ahead. Let's dump all the air out of here. And then I want to see if this thing automatically lifts or how this works, because I don't really know this.
It's not going to lift it automatically.
Huh?
If I dump all the air, it's not going to lift it automatically. Right now, if you drop the trailer, it'll lift it.
With it being off? Let's try it. I'm gonna put all the weight on the truck and see what happens. Actually, go ahead. Drop this trailer all the way, and I'm gonna see what this truck does. Let's see here, guys, because I don't really know. I heard this airbag system is amazing on this thing, though. Okay, it's dropping the truck all right. She dropped.
The truck might have to be on.
Okay. Is that all the way up? All right. Okay. Oh, and there it goes. Look at that. That is one thing that's just beautiful about these Rams is, jeez, look at that. I mean, the thing sounds like a semi-truck. It's just a beast. But, you know, enough with all this talking. Let's see how this thing pulls the big ding-ding over here. All right, we're in. He's full on depth. That's good. You must have just filled your depth up.
I did today.
That's good. Yeah, you're 100%. Beautiful.
I keep some in the back.
Oh, good, good, good. Okay. So here's the interior. Now this is, yeah, we got tow haul mall, you got your exhaust brake on, alternate trailer. Is that supposed to be on, or is that to level it?
No, that it automatically levels it. This keeps it at the tallest height. If you do that, it'll dip the trailer down.
Okay, hey, there's no complaining in my video. This is Eddie's life. This is not Eddie's life, Eddie Jr.'s life, okay?
Yeah, so this button, basically, if you press it, it'll add more tongue weight. It'll drop the bags a little bit.
Okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, it'd be nice if the parking brake was off. Where? Oh, you gotta, where's the foot thing?
You have to pull it with your hand.
Oh, what the? Jeez, okay. And we are 1, 2, 3, so we are in tow mode, correct?
Yep.
Well, I must say, sounds good. What do you think? You want some more turbo? All right, here we go. So right off the bat, guys, what I've noticed, just from the little minute we've been driving, this truck is very, very smooth. I don't know if it's maybe because it's actual full air ride in the rear, but this thing, I mean, you don't feel any bounce, any, stiffness or anything. It feels extremely smooth. As for the Ford, Martin's Ford, that thing it felt all over the place. It didn't feel like I had control of the truck, and it was very bouncy. When I would hit the brake, the whole truck would go like this, and I didn't really, wasn't really comfortable with that. I'm not sure if it's maybe his suspension. Well, you guys have the identical suspension, right?
Same exact suspension.
Yeah, so that we all have the Fox 2.0s, but I don't know why on that Ford it was really, really bouncy. And this Dodge is loud. This thing is loud. This thing is a lot louder than a Ford and a GM, that's for sure. But see, there's that torque again. These things just continue to go. Gosh, we're on flat ground, but let's see what happens once we hit the grade. All right, here we go, guys. Jumping, same thing, same route. Heading on the 8 East right now, like we're going to the desert. You ready for the desert? Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm about, dang, roll up that window. It's so loud. Hold on, I gotta roll the window if I can't hear. I know you want to listen to the noise. I am about half throttle right now, and hey, I'm making my vlog here. Relax. We'll roll the window down in a second. Hold on. So I'm about half throttle right here. Wow, this thing just died. All right, it's picking back up here. What gear are we in? How do you find out what gear we're in? Huh?
At the minus. Just press it.
Okay, it's in 4th gear. So we're not climbing a big hill, but it kind of died, and then once it started getting some RPM, it kept going. It kept doing good, but let's see. We're gonna wait until we hit the bigger grades up here and see what happens. And a lot of you guys tell me, Eddie, just let it do its thing. These videos are not for me to let it do its thing. I want to know if this truck or all these trucks can pull these things out of 4th gear, because the problem that I'm having is I've noticed all these trucks can just pull it in 4th, and that's about it. They can't go into 5th. Once they all hit 5th, they die, except that 3500. I gotta say, this truck is extremely smooth. I mean, I don't even feel there's no bounce, and we're currently, according to the turbo, at about 28 to 30 pounds of boost right now. We're not climbing a very big hill, but we're, cruising. Another thing I noticed with the Ram here is I'm in 5th gear right now, cruising at 70 miles an hour, and I feel like the peak of this truck's horsepower and torque, it starts getting it really when you're at about that 18 to 2000 RPM range. So this thing is in 5th gear right now, and it's pulling it good. I'm about 75% throttle right now. This thing is not puking black smoke like the Ford did.
If you wanted to, you could throw it in stage 5.
No. We're okay. We're okay. So this thing's pulling great in 5th gear. I must say, very happy with the Ram right now. All right, we're in 5th gear, and this thing's got, plenty left. I'm not really pushing. I'm about half throttle, I would say. But I don't think if I shift into 6th, it's not going to do it in 6th like the 3500 Ram that I did all of this in 4th, 5th, and 6th gear. But with 37s and a 342 gear ratio, not being re-geared, As of right now, this thing is pulling great. Okay, here's the bigger grade right here. We're in 5th gear still. It's at about 1700 RPMs. I am about 75, 80% the throttle right now.
We're losing speed.
Yeah, we're dropping. Yeah, it's dropping a little bit. It's not like in 4th gear.
It's in 5th.
Or 5th gear, I'm sorry. Oh, there it goes into 4th. So once I hit that 2000 RPM, now this thing is continuing. It's pulling. I'm in 4th gear. I am full throttle, guys, right now. Pedal to the metal. 4th gear. No smoke.
It's pulling too.
It's pulling. Yeah, it's continuing. So she's still doing good. It did do good, but it did not do 3500 good. All right, I must say, guys, number one, I do notice these RTs are much quieter than the mudders, and it's a smooth ride. This thing drives very smooth. You don't notice anything back there. It's got good power. It did pull it in 4th. Now, I will say one thing. I am impressed because I expected this to do worse with a 342 gear ratio and it being on 37s. And this Dodge did not do bad at all. It pulled the grade in 4th gear, and it continued to pull it. It got to about 70, and it had some more in her. It did not, do bad at all. I can't talk anything bad about her, or can't say she, did horrible or anything. It still did good. We got one more grade though. We're coming down right now. We're gonna climb this grade right here. This is a really steep one, and we're going to see, what the Ram can do. I'm going to do a stock 2500 L5P and a stock 3500 L5P. I'm gonna try that, and I'm also going to try a Ram 2017 2500 stock wheels, no mods, bone stock, and we're gonna see how they compare to a deleted truck on 37s compared to a bone stock truck. All right, here we go. Here comes the big grade. Let's see what the old Dodge can, or the old, I don't understand. Why do they get rid of Dodge? You know why? I don't know why, but they separate. I guess they got a divorce, and I still call them Dodges, and I don't know. I guess they're not Dodges now, they're Rams. Okay, here comes the grade right here. We are in 5th gear. Now, my Duramax pulled this in 5th.
All right, let's give it some throttle so we can have some momentum going.
Here we go. We're in 5th gear. Pedal to the metal. Bam! Whoa. All right, she went into 4th gear, I guess.
You got a little too excited there.
A little too excited. All right, she's in 5th gear now. My foot is not to the floor. I'd say. Oh, nope. So, okay, now we're in 4th. All right, I'm trying to, there we go. Let's keep it in 5th. So, looks like when I go about 75% of throttle, it goes into 5th. Or goes into 4th, I'm sorry. I'm in 5th gear.
It's not dying.
It's not dying, no, it's climbing. I'm about 60%. Oh, I'll give it to the Ram. She's doing good. I'm not really pushing her. We got no black smoke out there.
Yeah, no smoke at all.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it.
Probably around 30 PSI.
Yeah. Let's see the boost here. 30. She's doing good. I gotta slow down here so I don't smash in this semi-truck. I'll give it to the Ram. I am very impressed. All 37s, 342 gear ratio. Can't talk bad about her, folks. She did good. Oh, she just downshifted. Say bye to that semi. Wow. Man, one thing about these Rams, though, they are so loud.
I love it.
She screams. Well, I got to give it to her, folks. The Ram did not do bad. Now, did it do 3,500 good? No, it didn't. That 3,500 was a beast. But, I got to say, out of my GMC and the Ford and this truck, I'd be, pretty shocked to see what this thing would do if you re-geared it. Because this is on 37s with 342, and mine is on 37s with a 456 gear ratio. According to the calculator, it is at a 408 now.
And this is at what, 318?
This is, I don't know, yeah, we looked at this, I did the math, I think it said 318 or something like that. So it's saying this thing on 37s now is at a 318. Well, if I'm going to compare the two between my truck and this, I will say I'll give it to the Ram. The Ram pulled much better. And mind yourself, this is not re-geared. So if he re-gears this thing, and I mean, shit, if you put 410s in this thing,
be a monster.
I mean, this thing will probably be a beast. Yeah, this thing will probably tow amazing. So for towing, guys, I got to give it to Ram. They tow amazing. I mean, it's just
the best.
No, I'm not gonna say the best, but the torque is there in this thing, and I don't know if it's because of that inline six. It just produces a massive amount of torque. But these things, these Rams pull amazing and great. I can't say anything bad about the Ram. But that Ford, on the other hand, well, Martin, I'm sorry, man, but let's get you like a Ram or a GM. You got to get rid of that thing. The Ford didn't tow bad, but it just died in fifth, and in fourth, it towed it in fourth, but wasn't towing it great. I had to really get on it. But, you know, like I said, guys, at the end of the day, all these trucks will do the job. They all tow great. It's just how do they tow with 37s and with, you know, them being on a stock gear ratio on a 342 or a 373, whatever it is, how do they pull? And I know the question you guys are going to ask me, Eddie, are you going to sell your GM? No, I'm not selling my GMC. I will admit, before she was re-geared on those 37s towing this trailer, I'll admit, she towed like shit. It was horrible. But now, having my truck re-geared, it tows amazing. It's got plenty of torque. All the power is just right there when I'm towing this trailer. I got no issues.
Stock for stock training, which one would tow better?
Stock for stock?
Stock for stock training, which one would tow better up that hill? This or your truck?
No, mine will pull that hill in fifth, and I mean it continues.
Before you re-geared.
No, that's what I just said. So if mine was as in stock for stock, this Ram towed much better than my truck did before I re-geared it. Okay. If I did not re-gear my truck, this truck will out-tow it, no problem. Well, guys, I got to give it to the Ram. Here's one plus. She's not leaking everywhere like the Ford was.
Come on, it's not a Ford.
The Ford was falling apart. All right, let's unhook it. Dump the air for me.
It's completely empty.
That's completely?
This isn't the same button I pressed. This
is another button?
It's completely empty.
Oh, wow. So I guess if you guys want to know more about this air system, ask this guy.
I don't know anything about it. That's all I know. It's a couple
wow, this thing, yeah. So it dumped it completely, and now you can pretty much unhook and you're good to go. All right, we're unhooked. Lift her back up. Let's see how fast it lifts. Well, I gotta admit, guys, it's pretty cool. Can't lie. Dodge or Ram, whatever, did a great job on that air ride system in the back. Guys, I got a question for you. If anybody has a Ram, is this normal? Does you guys' bumper get that freaking hot where you can barely touch it?
Just on this side, not on that side.
Yeah, that's no, warm. It's warm. This whole. Like this. Well, no, okay, so this is fine. You can touch this, but this, dude, what the heck? Why? Something's wrong there. Well, there you have it, guys. I gotta admit that Dodge did great. Can't talk anything bad about the Dodge. It performed well, towed well, very smooth ride. And, you know, I've got to give it to the Dodge. With my truck being on the new gear ratio, I will outpull him. But, you know, I still got to give it to the #1 truck was that Ram 3500. That thing pulled my trailer in 4th gear, 5th gear, and 6th gear. And if there's more gears, it would have kept going. That thing just did not stop. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.